So we are looking for homes that are on the market available for you guys here in the beautiful city of Orlando that are no HOA and no CDD, which is something that a lot of folks are looking for these days, especially if you're relocating to a city just like this one where the houses are going to be priced well over that $500,000 range here in the beautiful city of Orlando, Florida. But it's Orlando. You know, you have a lot of tourism here. You have Disney and all the theme parks here as well. A lot of attractions, a lot of demand for folks who want to live here in the city of Orlando, which is my hometown, right? I've been here for quite some time now, and now I've seen the city grow to what it is today, and I've seen the prices of homes go quite a bit in the upward direction, right? Which I don't foresee it going below the what it is right now anytime soon, unless there's like this phenomenal crash in the market these days. But today we're going to be taking a look at a beautiful home that's going to be a resale home, which I think you guys are going to like. Definitely a newer build compared to other resale homes that I've placed on this channel, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. Then again, no HOA and no CDD for this home. So let's see what that looks like. Looks like we're coming up on this home right here on our right. Yeah, this one's it. Alright guys, so we finally made it to this home that we're going to tour here on this video, which is going to be this beautiful home that we have right here in front of us. This home was built in 2017. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,702 square feet. Very interesting features. It seems like they used this as Airbnb, so this house is fully furnished. I'm not sure if that's going to come with the purchase of the home. It's not specified within that listing, but nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful home. I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy this one. So let's go ahead and get this one started. Alright guys, so we're ready to get this tour started, and I hope you guys are ready to see this one because it is an amazing home that you don't want to miss. Let's go ahead and flip you guys around and take a look once again at the elevation for this home. Very interesting entrance here. It does have kind of like a side entry garage here for this home, which is something that I know there were some folks that asked me about that are looking for a side entry home. Not a lot of new builders are doing this kind of feature. It just all depends on where you're at, but good elevation nonetheless for this home. I like the color scheme. They have like a nice dark gray area in the entrance over there, a nice teal door to complement the rest of this home. This is going to be on a 0.22 acre lot, which I did not mention that earlier on the intro for this video. But like I said, this house does look like it's being used as Airbnb, so there are some furnishings here within the home, but they did a pretty good kind of like decor for this house, if you don't mind me saying. But definitely a great home, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. Now I am noticing here that you do have some gutters and downspouts already installed here for this property, which is great, or at least here in the entryway, which is going to help keep you from getting too much water on top of you when it rains and that water comes down from this roof. But let's go into this house, guys. Let's see what this one has to offer. This one is listed for a very specific number, but we're just going to say it's $525,000. So let's see what that gets you here for this property. You're coming into this double door here in the front of this home, which is very, very nice. It does have glass on it, so it's going to allow some natural light here coming in through that entryway here. You do have like this little foyer or foyer, right, depending on how you like to pronounce that, where you can have different decor here. Maybe a little place for hanging some keys or some coats or anything like that. Maybe a little table over here like you see there. But very, very beautiful home nonetheless. I mean, it is kind of like a semi-open space concept. You do have this wall right here that you're gonna have the kitchen in the back of this wall, which we'll see in a minute. Then you have this nice kind of like family area right here in this great room, right? You do have an idea of what you can do with this property. You know, you have a couple chairs here, this nice little couch, modern style couch, another little sitting area right behind it. Little bar top over here for the kitchen, dining room on that side, and that's your backyard, right? Big sliding door for that. Let's start over here though. You do have a split room concept here, which you have 2 bedrooms on this side of the home, accompanied by a bathroom right over here. Well, let's take a look at this bedroom right over here. This one faces the front of the house, which, you know, at this time of day, looks like that faces east, right? So this time of day, the sun's over on the west side, and it is time change. So the sun will set in the next couple of hours here, but you get at least some natural light still in here at this time. You do have a fan and light fixture up top, up here over our heads here. And you have this queen size bed. I thought it was a full size, but this is a queen size bed already here for you. And I like that this is furnished because it gives you perspective of what you can do with these rooms. Plenty of space still on this side and some space over there to walk around this bed. You do have a closet right over here, which they kind of took out the wire shelving and they put these little kind of little dressers slash, you know, little area to hang clothes and whatnot, which I think looks pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. Something different from what we usually see with the builds in this area. You have a little more space over there. Looks like they have a little chair tucked away on that end, but looks pretty neat. That's a kind of a good idea to use for these homes, especially when you have them for Airbnb. You have like 2 little drawers there you can put clothes in for folks who come here to kind of use this as an Airbnb, right? But spacious rooms, high ceilings here too. They look like they're 9 foot 4 inches ceilings. You have this nice LVP flooring throughout the entire home, which is great. You have ceramic tile over here. This is that bathroom. You have kind of like the stone countertop here, 2 sinks here, the under mounted sinks at that. Some storage space in between, a lot of cabinet space down below. Big mirrors that you can kind of take a look at yourself while you're getting ready. And they did add these kind of frames around these mirrors and the doors, which looks very modern. It's something that a lot of folks are using now in their builds to make them look nice and neat and modern. Now you have this kind of like extra door here, right? This is a doorway that we're going to pass through here. Kind of gives you access to a combination tub and shower in here, and this standard toilet that you have here. Subway style tile for that one. It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but hey, you know, it's a 2017 build, and it seems like this is kind of like the design that they use at that moment. You do have a window that faces the outside of this house. It's going to face the front of the home, and you can open that window, right? Which is something that I know some folks comment down below in these videos. They want to see these kind of windows in the bathroom, and you have one right here, which is great. Another look at this area here for the kind of like vanity here in the countertop and the sink space here, but very decent size bathroom for this one. Looks like you have a closet here, but they have it under lock here because it is Airbnb, so it seems like they probably have some cleaning supplies back there. Right over this way, you have another bedroom, which is much bigger than the one we saw right over there. That's kind of like at an angle, right? This one is definitely a better design for the room. The same bed that we saw on the other one is going to be right here. This is a queen size bed, and you can see you have plenty of space on either side of the bed here to kind of roam around. Got a little corner over here if you want to put a desk on that corner. This house is facing the back. I mean, this house, This window is facing the back of the home, so you're getting more natural light in this room than we were in the previous room. But light fixture up top with the fan as well. This closet is actually bigger than the other closet that we saw across the ways too. And you have access to the attic from this closet as well, but this definitely is a bigger space, and they took out those wire shelves or racks and put in that same kind of system that they put in that other room. But let's keep moving on, guys, see what else this house has to offer. Or I guess I didn't mention that these doors look like they're 8-foot doors as well, which I think looks very nice. Now, we're back at this common area here. Very nice open space. Distribution, I like it because you're not coming in through that front door and seeing everything all at once. I do like this, you know, so I'm starting to understand some of my clients that move to the Ocala area or looking anywhere else here in Florida, and they're not wanting an open space concept. And I do like this because, you know, it kind of gives you some privacy to your kitchen, right? And a little privacy over there as you're coming into this home. And then you have this here to kind of entertain your guests and family members as well. Nice big fan that's going to keep you nice and cool. And those type of fans look like kind of like a propeller, right? They definitely keep this area cool once you up to speed on those. Now, you do have the dining room right over here tucked away. They have this nice table with 4 chairs, but you can definitely put maybe 6 people or 8 people at most in that area in order to kind of enjoy some meals with some friends and family. You have these nice modern style chandeliers or pendant lights that are going to be on top of this dining space, which is going to give you kind of like a very soft light, but nonetheless, it looks very, very nice here. This is facing the back of the house as well. It's going to allow some natural light come in here. It does seem dark in here, but they have these kind of like very thick kind of like curtains that are kind of preventing a lot of light from coming in here, which is at the same time going to help keep this area cool as well. And here's another look at another angle of this common living space, which is nice. Now, let's go ahead and tackle this kitchen, and then we'll take a look at the backyard, right? This is kind of like, well, they called it a gourmet style kitchen on the listing, right? But you do have kind of like a peninsula here. This is not really an island, but definitely have a nice little bar space here. So little bar stools that you can kind of sit here and have a quick bite to eat, or kind of have your guests sit here while you're doing some cooking here. Or if you have kiddos, you can sit up here as well while you prep them something to eat in the morning. You have this stove right over here. It looks like it's a gas stove. I mean, I think I'll have to put down here kind of a note once I get that verified, because I didn't see it on the listing saying that it's connected to gas, but I will verify that for you guys and put it here on the screen for you guys. You do have this hood up here that's gonna go ahead and vent the smells of the delicious foods that you prepare here out of your home, so they're not lingering too long. You may have noticed you have kind of like a wine cooler over here, right? So you have a little place to kind of set up your little bar, put some nice beverages in there to kind of keep them nice and cool, so you have them nice and ready to your desired temperature when you have them or when you're enjoying them, right? Now, this will be the pantry area. So you don't have an actual huge kitchen pantry, but you have plenty of space here to store some items here for you. And then you have some space up here. It looks like these are 42-inch cabinets with crown molding on top, right? Which is gonna make it nice and luxurious for you. Very, very nice kitchen, definitely like this. I mean, a little narrow here, but it's okay. You have plenty of space over here to kind of roam around when you're making things happen for the food, right? But definitely a nice space here. And I still like this, you know, because it's kind of, you know, giving you some privacy when you're working here, as opposed to when someone comes in, they're seeing you automatically. But I like that. But let's cut again back over this way. Let's go to this backyard and see what this has to offer. Now, this seems to be kind of like a lakefront, or maybe that's like a man-made lake or something like that, or a pond. Let's see if we can get out of here. Eventually, I'll get this open for you guys. Maybe not this one, but hey, let's try the other one. Those are locked. Hold on. Oh, it's this. Let's put it. Go outside. All right, we got it. All right. They have a nice security system over here that wasn't allowing me to get out of this house, but hey, I figured it out. All right, so they put out this gazebo, so it's not, wasn't built by the builder to be covered up here, right? But they put this gazebo out here that's going to provide plenty of shade, at least if you're standing, because if you're sitting, you're going to get that sun right in the face during the afternoon like today. But very, very big yard. Look, you have a fenced in over here. There's a fence over here protecting you from that back body of water. And you have the neighbor fence, their yard over here as well. But all of this belongs to this property, which is nice. You have a couple birds out here enjoying some meals in the afternoon. I'm gonna let them do their thing, right? But you have all this will be the side of the home. Looks like there's a gate extended from one end to this end, blocking off anybody coming into this side through this side of this house. And I'm assuming there's a gate on the other side. Let's go see what they have to offer here. Again, this is a 0.22 acre lot, plenty of space. Good thing is you don't have any neighbors here in the back. They have a little bit of a grading here in case maybe that there's a lot of downpour of rain and that comes up a little bit. You have a little grading back out there, and then you have some grading here to keep the water running out into that collection area. And they have another gate right over here, which is great. And then you have the downspouts and the gutters back here to keep you dry when it rains out here. But what do you think, guys? What do you think about this property so far? Location wise, I think it's a great location. The neighborhood is very, very quiet. It seems like a lot of folks kind of keep to themselves within this area and maintain their homes, which is very, very important. The listing says that this is not an HOA community. So if it's not, that's great, because location wise, I think you're in a great place to have a home that doesn't have an HOA. That's probably why they're allowed to use this as an Airbnb, because some HOAs don't even want you to have a Airbnb in their community, because they don't want different people coming in and out of the area. But if this is a no HOA, which I believe that's what the listing says, then this is definitely a great opportunity. But let's go back into this house and take a look at what this has to offer. We still have to see the laundry and the garage area, and then we'll take a look at that primary bedroom. So comment down below, guys, in the comment section. Let me know what you think so far about this property, if there's anything that you would change, or do you think the price is adequate for what you're getting here and the location for this property. But let's come over this way through this hallway. We're gonna go into our left here, and you're gonna have your laundry. So they do have this area where you can see you can have some stackables here. You have your washer and dryer right here. This sounds like there's an AC handler back here, which there is. And it is a carrier system, which is great. Now, coming over this way, you're gonna have that garage. Remember that garage that we saw from the front of the house, which is a side entry, which is nice. Now, let's see if we can turn on these lights. There we go. So they installed these lights. They're very, very bright for this garage. Plenty of space here. Don't think I can I could probably get my truck in here, but it would be very, very tight to close this up. But as you can see, they have this kind of a storage space for different items. You got extra paint over there for the finishes of this home. You have some windows here. It's gonna allow some light in here during the day, or at least in the morning when the sun's coming up, right? But definitely nice. They did paint this garage floor. Maybe it needs a little bit of touch up, but hey, it's already kind of partially done for you, which is nice. But let's go back into this house because it is a little warm in here. See what that primary bedroom has to offer for this property. And then we're almost done with the tour, guys. Hang on, we're almost there. Now here's your primary bedroom. Plenty of space, as you can see. They did have that nice navy blue in the back, which is the color this year that it suggests luxury, right? Which I believe is navy and gold, which is what they used here, which I think looks very, very nice for this house. It does have a king size bed, so plenty of room for that. You have space for a chair over here, plenty of walking space all around this bed. So it definitely has plenty of room in this home. And you have this double wide window facing the back of the house that when you open that up, it's gonna allow some natural light in here as well. Now you got the same fan and light fixture up here for this room also. We're gonna come into this area over here, which something I want to point out, you probably can't see because it kind of gets lost with that dark color, is that you have a barn door here that opens and shuts. So let's go go ahead and do that for you. So instead of a door that opens into the bathroom or out into the room, they installed this, which is something that I've seen a lot lately in different builds or upgraded homes. They have a barn style door, which looks very nice. So let's go ahead and open that up. Nice and smooth, right? And it stays on the track, so it was properly installed, which is great. Coming in here, we have the primary bathroom, 2-sink vanity here, which under mounted sinks. Plenty of space in between for storage, and down below underneath the sink area. You have this little area over here, which you can see here. They put kind of like a little shelf system here for you, which is pretty neat because they actually matched this to this. So obviously they thought about keeping the same consistency with the designs here. And this is enclosed as an enclosed shower with this glass here, and kind of more or less looks the same as this. So it looks like they bought this in a set, right? So I thought that was pretty clever for them to do that way, which is great. Then you have this window facing the outside of the bathroom, facing the side of the home, which I'll leave shut because I think you can probably, well, I think you see the backyard from here. Let's see. Yeah, so you have some privacy. So, I mean, you have the neighbor's house over there, but it's behind that fence, but you might want to keep it shut so you can't see through those little cracks through the fence. Then right over here, you have your water closet, which is something a lot of folks are asking for these days. So you have your little standard toilet right in this area, which is nice. Looks like someone cleaned this bathroom. Both toilets have that on there, so you know it's clean and fresh when folks come and stay here. And they have this very unique primary closet, right? So same systems, kind of more or less that they used for the other rooms, like these little kind of racks and little drawers down there for people who use this as an Airbnb to use. I like the design. This is very unique, different colors here for this bedroom, a little area for you to kind of sit down. Nice little lights throughout the house. I noticed that they put a lot of little lights like this and kind of angled them to kind of make it look very kind of like studio-esque or something like that, which I think is pretty neat. Then they have a little area for some shoes here. Behind this door, there's some more space over there, right behind that, which they put a nice little dresser there. So definitely something that you can do as well here. So you can kind of tuck away a dresser over here and put some clothes there, as opposed to putting a big long rack down that way. All right, so that's gonna do it for the tour of this beautiful resale home that was built in 2017, located here in the beautiful city of Orlando. The city beautiful, right? Let me know down below what you guys thought about this property, but we're gonna go ahead and do that recap that we like to do for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the tour of this beautiful resale home that was built in 2017 here in the city, beautiful Orlando, Florida. Amazing, amazing property, especially for its location, located 14 minutes down the road, maybe 10 minutes down the road from University of Central Florida, which definitely can be a great primary home. It could be a great investment home if you want to rent it out to students who are living within the area. Definitely can be used as an Airbnb, as I can see they're using that here for this property, as we can tell by the furnishings that they used for this property right now. We definitely would have to see what they are making or what this is producing for them on a yearly basis, right? And we'd have to take a look at the possibility of having this already furnished when you purchase it. It doesn't say on the listing, but we probably get that clarified with the listing agent when we check out this property with you guys, right? But definitely a great location, about 30 minutes away from the Orlando International Airport, very close to a lot of shopping centers nearby. You have a couple Publixes down the road. You have a few restaurants in the area as well. You're very close to 436 from here, which is going to take you to Altamont Springs. It's going to take you down towards Orlando as well. Close to the 417 from here also. If you have to head to the Orlando area much quicker, or at least to the airport much quicker than taking the 436, right? And that will take you to other directions as well. Listed price, very specific number, but they're asking basically $525,000 for this property, and it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I believe a no HOA community here, as we've already discussed. So what did you guys think about this property? Do you think it's a great opportunity here within the beautiful city of Orlando? Price-wise, I think it's very comparable to a lot of the communities that we've seen that are definitely brand new builds. You're paying a lot more than what they're asking for this property for a 3-2 in other places, right? Depending on where you're located here in the Orlando area. Newer build, 2017. Great quality finishes within the inside. Great upgrades that they did to make it very appealing for the business that they have with this property. But if you guys like this home, and if you'd like to tour this home with me, feel free to give me a call at the number that you're going to see at the bottom of the screen here. We are trying out a brand new number that's going to be our new business number right down below. We will provide some backup numbers in case that one's not getting you to us directly. But you can either talk to myself or my spouse and business partner, Kari Villegas, utilizing this number, right? It should be going directly to both of us when you call that number. We'll be probably communicating through that, using that number as well. So you definitely want to make sure you save that number if you already saved my previous numbers that we've been providing for this channel. Now, other than that, we are going to leave a QR code around this area for you guys. You go ahead and scan that QR code. You have access to our social media pages and other forms of communication with us. You're also going to be able to use our webpage, where you're going to be able to search for other properties within the Central Florida area or anywhere here in the beautiful state of Florida. Other than that, guys, if you guys enjoyed this tour and enjoyed the content that we're posting on this channel, feel free to let us know by hitting that subscribe button. Give us a like and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post a video on this channel. It'll help the channel by getting these videos out to you guys sooner, and it'll help it by getting it out to other folks who are interested in taking advantage of great opportunities just like this one here in the beautiful Central Florida area or anywhere else in the beautiful state of Florida. Other than that, guys, thank you once again for joining me on another tour. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a beautiful day just like today. But I hope you guys take care of yourselves, you stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next home tour.